This week we're continuing our journey down memory lane as we take a look back at People magazine's Sexiest Man Alive from 1995 to 2004. I did a video last week covering the decade before that. I'll put a link to that video at the end of this video if you want to check it out.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Brad Pitt kicks off this video with his win in 1995, and it wouldn't be the only time that he was crowned Sexiest Man Alive either. In 1995 he starred in two of the biggest movies of the time, Interview with the Vampire and Legends of the Fall, which was nominated for 3 Academy Awards.
He had a stroke some years ago. He can't talk now.
So I guess it made perfect sense to crown him Sexiest Man Alive, as he was on everybody's lips and on every casting director's wish list.
Listen, for God's sake.
Denzel Washington proved himself to be humble when he won the title in 1996. "I don't take myself too seriously," he told People magazine at the time. "I don't stop and look in the mirror and go, hey sexy man."
Officer Styles, I presume? Yes?
Yes.
How do you do?
And I guess that's what made him worthy of the title when he won. That year, Washington starred in 2 of the most critically acclaimed movies of the year, Courage Under Fire and The Preacher's Wife, having him portray 2 vastly different characters. In a Newsweek cover story about the biological basis of perception of beauty, he was used as a key example in the scientific explanation why he is considered an extremely handsome man.
You ever had your palm read?
Okay.
Before McDreamy of Grey's Anatomy had viewers swooning on a weekly basis, we had Dr. Doug Ross on ER, portrayed by the very handsome George Clooney.
I've dedicated my life to pediatric medicine.
He had just made a name for himself in the entertainment industry when he won the title in 1997. He had appeared in From Dusk Till Dawn the year before,
Take your hand off of me.
and his movie career was on the rise with several movies lined up, from The Peacemaker, The Thin Red Line, and the critically panned Batman and Robin. If you didn't know by now, Clooney has always been a supporter of gay rights.
Harsh Islamic law took effect today in the nation of Brunei that includes death by stoning for homosexuality. That has prompted George Clooney and others to call for action.
On March 28, 2019, Clooney wrote an open letter calling for the boycott of the Sultan of Brunei's hotels over the country's anti-LGBTQ laws.
He writes, "We're putting money directly into the pockets of men who choose to stone and whip to death their own citizens for being gay." Ellen and Elton John headlined the list of those boycotting the hotels.
It seems everyone who has ever won the title of People magazine's Sexiest Man Alive had a humble response. Harrison Ford was puzzled when he won the title, stating that he had a very distant relationship with his mirror and that he didn't consider himself remotely handsome or even sexy.
Dr. Jones, wake up, please.
Nevertheless, in 1997, Dr. Jones showed that he could still carry a Hollywood blockbuster when he portrayed the President of the United States in Air Force One.
Get off my plane.
And continued his leading man streak in 1998's 6 Days and 7 Nights, a summer box office hit that co-starred Anne Heche.
That's a commercial airliner. It's 5 miles high going 600 miles an hour. They wouldn't see a nuclear explosion if they were looking for it, much less a flare.
How was I supposed to know that?
Bride seems to be a bit hesitant.
Richard Gere won the title, going solo this time around at the age of 50. 1999 was somewhat of an anticipated year for his career, as it saw him team up with Pretty Woman co-star Julia Roberts for the romantic comedy Runaway Bride. Critics were very harsh on the overall movie, but this didn't stop the movie of becoming a runaway hit at the box office.
Pun intended.
The movie was in development hell for 10 years, with various actors attached to star, including Gina Davis, Harrison Ford, and even Sandra Bullock. It would be another full 2 years before Gere had another successful movie under his belt with 2002's Mothman Prophecies.
Unless, of course, you're Gordon Smallwood.
Your father was born in Racine, Wisconsin. He lived in a green house on Monroe Street.
Jennifer had met Brad, I guess as Hollywood people meet each other, at an earlier stage before they started dating. He was dating Gwyneth Paltrow at the time, and she said, I just thought, he was this really cool guy from Missouri. He seemed like a real guy.
It was the dawn of a new millennium, and the actor who won already received the title once again. That's correct, Brad Pitt became the first man to win Sexiest Man Alive twice in the year 2000. That year we saw him in the Guy Ritchie movie Snatch. Do you remember Snatch? Do you remember any of Brad Pitt's dialogue from the movie?
Hey, look, she wants a heck of 2 roof lights, the stylish house frame furniture, and Scar cushions with mats and shag by clover.
Me neither. It was also during this time that he and Jennifer Aniston became the it couple in Hollywood and were considered the ultimate power couple who'd last forever when they got married on July the 29th, 2000 in a private ceremony.
My name's Bond. James Bond.
Pierce Brosnan had everything going for him with his career soaring to unmatched heights. He appeared in 1997's Dante's Peak, which has been considered one of the most scientifically accurate depictions of a volcanic eruption. He also produced and starred in the critically praised Thomas Crown Affair, and he was the new James Bond. His win of the title Sexiest Man Alive in 2001 made him only the second actor to portray James Bond to win this title.
Electronic circuit. I want you to find GoldenEye, find who took it, what they plan to do with it, and stop it.
I have no idea how to pronounce this name, so I'm just going to put the name on screen.
How to pronounce words with Stephen Bertram. Ever wondered how to pronounce the last name of the star of the TV series, The Good Wife? Her name is Juliana Margulies. Margulies is derived from the Ashkenazi Hebrew word for pearls.
This lady said the following to People magazine. When you see this gorgeous man holding hands with his wife and holding his baby, there's nothing more sexier in the world. 1998's Armageddon made Ben Affleck a Hollywood leading man. And he went on to star in several major movies, including the 4-time Academy Award nominated Pearl Harbor in 2001.
It was worth it. You kept me alive, Evelyn. You brought me home.
He also starred in the music video of another rising star, Jennifer Aniston. Yeah.
That doesn't sound right.
Jennifer Lopez. And the two started dating shortly thereafter. Their relationship was extremely publicized and they were dubbed Bennifer by the paparazzi and fans who just couldn't get enough of the new power couple. Kevin Smith, who directed Affleck and Lopez in Jersey Girl, tried to explain Affleck's appeal to fans.
And says, then I won't take the job.
Wait, this Monday?
Yes.
Chicks gravitate to him, said Smith. The word on the street is that he's the ideal man, chatty, gorgeous, generous and intelligent. Do you agree? Let me know in the comments.
Why is the rum always gone?
Johnny Depp is by far the actor who is most out there when it comes to the roles that he takes on. We all know him as the mumbling idiot Jack Sparrow or the loner Edward Scissorhands, and somehow each one of the roles he portrays has some of his own traits in them. When he won the title of Sexiest Man Alive, he was starring in one of the biggest blockbusters of all time, Pirates of the Caribbean: The Curse of the Black Pearl. The movie received generally positive reviews from critics, and Depp's performance received universal acclaim.
Do something! Hey, Scungili!
His role of Jack Sparrow has garnered somewhat of a cult following and has been credited as revitalizing his career. Being compared to an oil painting masterpiece by many of his co-stars, Jude Law was crowned the sexiest man alive in 2004 after appearing in movies like Cold Mountain, AI,
She will make you a real boy, for I will make her a real woman.
The Aviator and Alfie.
Tone it down a little bit, but that's alright.
Gucci.
In 2004 alone, he starred in 6 movies, a clear indication that Hollywood was in the midst of a Jude Law frenzy. It seemed nobody could get enough of this British actor with his classic silver screen leading man looks. He even started modeling that year, striking up modeling deals with Daniel and Dior. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to click like and subscribe. That way you'll stay up to date as soon as I post a new video. I post new videos every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. For a similar video to this one that I specifically picked out for you, click on this link or try the YouTube suggestion.